In bocca al lupo, Ste. Il Terumper Q-Ball sta per cominciare.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Che non c'è commento?
Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Well, these two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine
Solo
the
cuffie che non
last shot they take
funzionano.
in this game.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Lawrence will throw.
Naccia quella grandissima bottana.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Lawrence. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach
Paura,
never
amore.
wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter
Ci sono le
is,
altre cuffie di
not
mamma.
quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Colts are a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
No.
Knocked away. It's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tua gonna throw. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's
Bravo Stefano.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to pass. Tua. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Williams will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So a toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field, and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And down he'll go at the 25.
Naturally so, the defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play, and it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough third down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on second down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. All around great play by Devin Lloyd, using his athleticism to get to the backfield and his strength to stop him for a loss. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Tua. And incomplete on the deep ball. These two teams, division rivals, of course, and you remember back to Week 18 last year, although Colts fans don't want to remember back to Week 18 last year. The Colts needed a win. And the Jags, they were kind of looking ahead to 2022. But the 2-win Jags came up with one of the shockers of the season. They stunned the Colts 26-11 in Jacksonville. And that loss ultimately kept Indianapolis home. Playoffs. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital. Extremely important because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was caught free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
No.
Meanwhile, Lawrence is throwing in the hands of Jones.
Si è spostato troppo presto.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Tua. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
One of the league's best linebackers, he ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? Just because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
Sì.
Get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Maybe you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one. And maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in the second quarter.
Deve portarla? Quindi sabato e domenica contano.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Now Lawrence to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And here's Rodgers on the return. And now off to the races down the right side.
Andiamo a comprare. Il ritorno! Il punt! Ora sto con la telecamera. Vabbè.
Johnson's extra play up and good. And it's now 14-0. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Take it in at the 3. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. Make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Che cosa?
A slant to Jones. Room here to run.
Sì che la devi scrivere.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there on the catch and run.
Ma l'hanno scritto sul gruppo?
61 yards. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here.
Che vuoi scrivere? Non ho capito.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Bene.
They had the huge play last
Ma
time.
tu la devi scrivere. Ah, il tuo dirigente? Ma tu non devi stare in isolamento, amore. Non so.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lawrence. They'll find Farrell open left side.
Al, ma che cosa hai fatto ad Amanda? Che...
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
This call down near the goal line. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Christian Kirk, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score.
Amanda, la smetti di urlare? Basta TV adesso.
Extra point by Patterson up and
Non lo...
and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
La smetti? Basta TV. Oh, ve ne andate, per favore.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Alma, togliti.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Always got some breathing room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Play action. Now it's Tua. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Te lo tieni là? Te lo tieni là il coso?
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Back to the same target, Campbell. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
Ma io sono veramente un deficiente. C'era l'uomo libero di là, l'ho lanciato in doppia copertura. Se voi mi... Vabbè. Io non mi posso concentrare qua con voi. Sì, magari sì. Alma, per favore,
They go play action now. Lawrence. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
If they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So not only do they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now
Ma come palla sua?
position, he almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play, but turn it into something big, that's what coaches hope on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence.
Ma faglielo intercettare, ma guarda te.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's third and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
E il pick six! E il pick six!
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Fate spazio a mamma.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Vai, vai. Vai. Forza le flessioni, mammozza.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing.
Li ho fatti pure io oggi. Io oggi ho fatto le flessioni con i piedi sulla panca.
Again on second and 10, it's Lawrence. It's a room to maneuver. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Bravo, io devo fare così, io li faccio sopra la panca. Ah. Domani devo fare 10 km. Che c'è? Amanda, ridà la bambola. Dai, mo te la ridà. Fai. Dai, fai. Grazie.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Non lo so.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they
sta ammazzata sto lato,
but I think they told him, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle, the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Catch made here by Campbell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Campbell. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking?
Bravo, jumping jack.
He's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the
Questo è un
outside
mega
end.
blitz.
Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
Vai, vai.
Burn 1 here in
No,
this third.
due.
Tua sets up to pass it. Slant pass hauled in by Campbell. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Now it's Hines. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Naeem Hines, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Brava Alma, così. Bravissima. Grande. Hai visto Alma come lo fa? Vedi, prima non ci riuscivi, adesso ci riesci.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it.
Attenta, amore.
The main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On second down, a run with ETN.
No, è passato. Bravissimo.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Robinson up the middle. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Brava, questi sono i cosi. Questi sono i plank. Aspetta, ti sposto la sedia, vai.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
No, molto più ampio no. Basta togliere quella sedia che tu c'hai uno spazio per fare gli esercizi molto migliore.
Second and 5 now. Lawrence. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. On play action, Lawrence. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Quiddy Pay able to record his 5th sack of the season. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. try after the first down sack. Lawrence got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Sempre sto schema. Cretino io che non lo fermo. È un docente il positivo. E quindi? No.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From the 6. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. He's at the 40, past the 20. And he'll bring it back And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Back.
Ready, set.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
To try again after the sack. Tua. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
On third and long, it's Tagovailoa. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And some space here. And that one opened up for him well as he took this down to the 26-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game. His first carry.
No, devo tagliare.
Around the 25. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy. Still 9 remaining on second down. They run again with Hines. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Got an open man. That's Campbell.
La panca?
Gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
They run with Hines. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Mostert is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you hit them with body blows. They can withstand them here. They gave them the touchdown. But you don't think if the knockout is there, and they keep doing that in the 4th quarter, that's when they're not getting the credit.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 27. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. This defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
Robinson with another carry. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Lawrence. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot.
Okay.
It's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield.
Here we go, set.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Got his man. It's Williams. And some room to run now. And he's taken down inside the 30. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Ready. Run the ball. 52 blaster.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Brava Anita, vai.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Raheem Mostert with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this 1st quarter, and he's got both of them.
But he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
And Johnson's extra point up and good. And it leads up to 8.
Sì. No, c'ho il mio Garmin.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves you out that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Now Lawrence on first down.
E piala.
And that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Come?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
No, a prendere le cose, sì. Ma ti dovrebbero avvertire quando parte.
Play action. It's Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a couple of the lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13.
Piovuto? No, è da ieri, eh.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Sì, ho visto Ste, però cioè nel senso c'è sto problema, vuoi continuare o no? Perché tu prima hai detto che volevo là, io mi sono rilassato e mi hai fatto il touchdown. Decidiamo.
Every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense. They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
No, cioè, io se vuoi giocare giochiamo, però basta che ogni 2 secondi non mi dici che c'è sto problema, perché l'ho capito, però mi distrai.
Looking to pass to him. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
52.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Giochiamo, dai, stiamo a giocare, giochiamo.
This is Hines. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to it. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
0. Sì, sì.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This to Hines on the drop-off. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Raheem Mostert on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
Vieni. No, di qua. Stringiti a me.
Ma mi si vede dall'altra parte.
Lo so perché è rovesciato, no? Vai tranquillo.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hard game, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work. End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. These two teams, division rivals, of course. And you remember back to Week 18 last year, although Colts 2022. But the two-win Jags came up with one of the shockers of the season. They stunned the Colts 26-11 in Jacksonville, and that loss ultimately kept it.
Eccolo! Eccolo il pick six.
Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
A free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that.
Ma addirittura le sciarpe mi pare troppo.
Get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling.
È sempre play action, è sempre le play action. Maledizione. No, che stai fare?
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
Buco.
Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it. To it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
Again, it's Lawrence. Lawrence again, complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. Excellent play. One that may have some points on the board when this drive is over.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Colts are going to take over with a football. Play action. Now it's Tua. This one swung out to Williams. He's got room past the 40, and he is out of bounds right around the 34. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun to Monster, and he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd and 12, Tua over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. From the gun, it's Tua. Across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Tua. Looking for Campbell downfield. And it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Lawrence from his end zone. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the field they go with Mustard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Dewan Smoot getting in there, recording the sack. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle quickly. It's Campbell. And he's going to have a Colts first down. So they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
From midfield, here's Tua. Back to the same target. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Catch made here by Campbell. They'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Out quickly to Campbell. Touchdown, Colts. Harris Campbell, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Second down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
From the 38, Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Lawrence will throw. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Play action, Lawrence. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sacked by the former Maryland Terp. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackman. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency thinking this game is over.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you have 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Get a nice lead, you should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first. Up the middle. Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 56 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. They'll run the jet sweep here with Pierce. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Bello.
With Pierce, a 5-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
And Johnson's extra point up and good, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Molto bene comunque.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Ray Sanders, you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And then we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it. Watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Nakobe Dean in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Here's Lawrence. Able to find Kirk complete and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass break up there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
3rd quarter here at Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw Lawrence. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with
perché dobbiamo ricominciare
get them out of it
quarto
if they
d'ora.
don't change something soon.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
È caduta la connessione.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. This one complete to Zay Jones. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 31-yard line.
Vado io, mi stop e vado io.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. To throw again is Lawrence. Incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their foot to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job there, creating the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, the rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. The 40. He's at the 30. The So that's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was midnight snack. Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following a fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. They begin the drive, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Julian Blackman showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
So we'll recap real quick. He had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Lawrence. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line. On the handoff, this is Mostert. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. A lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Second down, here's Mostert. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. This defense tough to run against, and those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they ball up like that.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. And Johnson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they haven't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, it's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they get it to him before he can get started.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they're expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And it's going to be a short field to work with after this one. It's touchdown at the 45-yard line. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Here's Hines. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Second down. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the...
Niente, quel problema calci t'ha condizionato, però abbiamo giocato secondo me una bella partita tutte e due, dai. Io ci ho avuto, diciamo, la bravura di non abbandonare il gioco di corsa, secondo me. Tu hai giocato molto bene in attacco con la play action, io sapevo che giocavi con la play action, la prima partita te l'avevo tolta meglio, in questa ti è riuscita un po' di più, però in compenso la mia difesa ha coperto molto meglio sul resto. E scusami se mi sono innervosito prima, è che insomma diventava una cosa lunga e volevo capire che dovevamo fare, tutto qua. Ti voglio tanto bene, dai.